Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And we are at Yarny Thursday. And I got a whole thing of leftover yarns from different projects. And I kind of wanted to show you what I do with them. So I pulled out some of these leftover yarns, and what I like to do is I like to make a striped yarn ball with these. So I try to put some colors together, and then let's see, we just take some of these, make a ball. And I thought these three colors, go together very well. And so I've got some, lights and darks, kind of together. And I also like to put some variegateds, or striped yarns together with these. So I just make a pretty good ball with this first one. And then just cut it off. Okay, and then I'll take the second one. Like, I put these in order the way I think they should go. And I'll take the second. Let's see if I can find the middle of this. And, of course, we're not going to find the middle. It's probably going to be yarn barf. By the time I get this out of there. Yep. Okay. We'll go with the outside then. The outside just came off of there. So what I do when I connect these, where did it go? There it is. I use the magic knot where I tie. I've shown you guys the magic knot in several of my videos. So, but you tie one end on one yarn, and you take this yarn and tie it onto the other yarn. And then you draw them together, and you really pull that tight. Pull it really, really tight. And then cut off the ends. So it looks like that. See, now it's together and it doesn't come apart. And then I just wind it on to the ball to however much I want. And there's no rocket science to this, but I usually make sure that the whole ball is covered. And of course, we have a mess. We would have a mess. All right, so we'll cut that off. This is what our little ball looks like right now. All right, so we'll go to the next one, and I could pull that one out of the middle, thank God. All right. And I'll tie it on pull it really tight, and then I'll cut it off. And we're going to wind it up. And I'm really, really fast at winding these balls up. I've been doing this for years, so. Like I said, I just try to wind this up until the whole thing is covered. And then cut it off. And I'm gonna, we have this variegated, well, yarn. It's white. And it's got some of those green, they're turquoise, they're green and turquoise, I guess, dots on it. I brought that out because I'm going to add some, I'm going to go from turquoise to green, and I thought that that yarn would be really nice to do that. Because I think I have 3 different colors or 4 different colors of green down there. And this yarn would make a nice transition to it. Even though it still would go, because turquoises and greens goes with anything. Because it's sort of like black and brown and white. You know, all the different whites and the grays. All right, so I've got that in there. And then I have these four greens right here. So that goes from dark to light. And I have a friend that she loves it when I make these balls, because she does granny square little blankets. And so she was like, can you make me a ball of striped yarn? I said, yeah, I've got a lot of, somebody had given me a lot of yarns and stuff that they're not using because they're all remnants of projects that she had finished. So I just take those remnants and I make these balls, and you know, then you can make bigger projects with them. And the blankets turn out so beautiful. You know, they just turn out so beautiful. So I'm starting with the dark green. And then I'm going to go into like a regular green and then go into the light greens. There we go. And I've got Pumpkin down here and trying to play with my yarn balls while I'm doing this. She's in her glory right now because she's surrounded by yarn, and she loves yarn. She loves to play with it. What do you think, Pumpkin? All right, so I've got these two together. And now this is going to, from a dark green to a regular green. You just keep going until the ball gets big enough, as big as you want it. All right, now I'm going to put a lighter green onto this. Uh-oh. The yarn's getting tangled a little bit. Alright, we'll cut that off, and then I have a really light green that I'm going to add to this. All right. And then I will, you know, probably use this white with the green specks in it. And well, I'm really thinking that it's got green in it too, but use that to go back. So I'll use that white again to go back to these colors and keep going until my ball gets as big as I want it. I've made some balls. Let me get those. I'll show those to you. So these ones, I've used white and gray in between the colors, but they're reds and pinks. And then I've added some gray and there is this white with the dots in it of the different pinks and oranges and stuff in it. But I just keep going until I make them this big. So this is reds, pinks, grays, and then I use the white, so with the specks in it. And the blankets that my friend makes from these are so beautiful. She loves it. She's like, can you make me some more of them balls? So she likes it because then she doesn't know what's in the ball, and she likes the idea of all the different colors coming out, and then throw some surprises and stuff in there whenever I put some variegateds in there for her, and you know, stuff like that. So anyway, that is what I do with my yarn scraps, as I make yarn balls, and I call it my own striped yarns, and just tie them together to make a big blanket. Okay, so that is what I wanted to show you today. I want to thank you guys for watching, and have a great day, and bye-bye now.